Today's reading is going to be a look at messages from your soulmate and what we have to hear at the moment. So these messages can be simply about where they're at, what's happening with them, and also why they're not coming to you. Okay, so if you are having trouble having your soulmate come to you or meeting someone and you're wondering, well, what's going on with them, this is a reading for that. So if you're having trouble choosing, then come back to it and see whichever one you feel connected to and go with that one. Okay, so let's get started. Group 1, we are going to take a look at your tarot cards first. So we have reverse 7 of Swords, reverse 3 of Wands, reverse Prince of Wands, reverse 10 of Wands, reverse Prince of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups. So already I can see that your person is having a lot of problems in their career. So they can have a little bit of manipulation, they can be having some negative thoughts, and they could also have a little bit of lost opportunities. And these opportunities can come through a failure of a project, or maybe a project that they've been working on really hard and they've wanted to present it, but instead, they have been given the short end of the stick and they were not able to get their project chosen. Okay, it could also mean that they could have been given faulty advice and that has caused them to be in a bad place. So when you have 7 of Swords, the in reverse, we're talking about manipulation, we're talking about someone who is trying to talk over you, or someone who's trying to be ahead or dominate you, and they use very harsh or very strict words to kind of put you down. They may talk very well, but those words are not words of comfort. With the 3 of Wands in reverse also, and the reverse 10 of Wands, we can have some responsibilities, like a lot of responsibilities. So they were recently in a very big project that didn't come to fruition, and because of that they could be pressured, they could have fallen into a little bit of depression, they could have a lot of high anxiety as well. And 7 of Pentacles talks about a lot of work. There's no time for rest, but it is slow growth. So the work goes on and on and on, and there's no time for them to rest. So they're continuously going back and doing more work, or it could be that they're just, as soon as that project was done, they could have been given another project to take up, and things just have to keep going, right? So the 5 of Cups says that something is lost, but something is also gained. While they're in melancholy, while they're in regret, there's a hopeful outlook in the sense that they will eventually start to see their way, things will start to pick up. But for now, their career is taking up a lot of their time, a lot of their time. So this person may be middle-aged, they may be late 20s, early 30s possibly even, or they could be just at the height of their career. So whatever their career is, I'm thinking mostly business, they will be very much into it, and they probably don't even have love on their mind. Like, love is not something that they would be taking as importance. It's not of importance for them, rather. So right now they're not thinking about finding someone, they're not thinking about furthering like going on dates with anyone, and they could just be somebody who's very work invested. I'm getting very, very work invested. They take their career with it's the life of them, right? And the Prince of Wands in reverse and the Prince of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that this person, the person who might have been the one to give in the faulty advice, could have been the Wand, and the person in the financial stress, which is your soulmate, could be the Prince of Pentacles. Now the princes also known as the knights, the knight cards in the deck, right? And with the Prince of Wands in reverse, someone who is a little bit charming. They're very, very convincing with their words. They can talk you up a storm, make you believe that you can believe anything that they're saying. If they want to sell you something at 2 times the price, they can do it. So this person could be, it could be them, or it could just be somebody who had that influence over them with the 7 of Swords. But the Prince of Pentacles in reverse is definitely them, meaning that they're the ones who is currently in a career situation which they cannot get out of. So when we talk about imagine, we're talking about manifestation, seeing things. You can think about it in your head, so you can definitely bring it to life. So imagine comes up to say that you have to be able to see something, to want it, to need it, to have it, to hold it, and then to bring it towards you. So when we continue to believe that this person is coming towards us, we're kind of rewriting our own fate. We're bringing them into our life, and that's manifesting them. Okay. Imagine could also mean things like the power of feelings, writing down what you think, journaling what you want. That is also a part of manifesting. And while it is easy to daydream about connecting with that person, and it is romantic to want that type of relationship, now is the time to move beyond it. It's the time to step out of that zone that you're in when you're just thinking about being with that person, and actually attempt to bring them into your life. So let's see further what is happening. Your second one is co-create, and co-create is another word, another meaning, another card for manifestation, for inspiration, for fruition and creativity. So you have to really decide what it is that you want from this person. Do you want to bring them into your life, or do you want them to come at the right time? And bringing them in will only speed up the process, but you have to remember that nothing happens out of time. Everything happens only when it is supposed to and when it deserves to happen. Okay, so we now have 2 cards to talk about manifestation as well as bringing things to possibility. And then we have unfinished symphony. An unfinished symphony just simply means that there's unfinished business. So again, he is in his career, he's in the height of his career, or she is in the height of her career, and your soulmate is not ready to be with you right now because they're so focused on their career. They're so focused on getting their stuff together that they don't want to jeopardize that over love. And that's a hard thing to come to terms with, because that's like saying, oh, you put your work before you put your work in front of me. You put your work is more important than my feelings. But this person has a very strong sense of ambition. They have very strong ambitions. They really, really know that they will not be satisfied if they don't accomplish things. They have very high goals. They set their goals in place, and they could have been like this from young. So it's not just regarding their career, it's about everything that they do. They like to do it wholeheartedly. They like to do it in completion. They don't like to waste time. They don't like to get distracted. They want to see things through and make sure it works for us. So let's see what their angels tell them, and then we'll move on to charms. We have Ariel and Athena for messages from their angels. And Athena talks about being safe, being powerful. It's safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. And I like that Ariel talks about, psychic gifts, meditation, and also just thought. Because we have thought here, and thought is very strong. Again, manifestation. We're talking about coming to terms with that and experiencing a new way of looking at things. And then we have Athena, which is talking about being powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. It's simply just that they are strong, you are strong. You're both are very strong people. So while your person is looking at you or looking at their career and not thinking about love, when they do find you or when you both find each other, you both will be at a good place. You both will be at a much better place than if they were to find you now, right? Let's say something were to happen now and that would cause a major impact in their lives, right? But you were to meet them. What's going to happen is that you are not going to play that role in their lives anymore. They're going to concentrate only on that major thing that's happening. So if it is that, God forbid, something bad were to happen to them and you were to bring that person into your life, they will not be at a good place. They're just going to come and it will be a bad timing. Okay, they're not going to be satisfied. They're not going to be happy. They're probably going to take it out on you. Like, that is the side that you have to think about, why the person is not coming towards you. It's not because the universe doesn't want you to be happy. It's just that they know that if that person is coming, they need to come when both of you are ready for each other, right? So let's take a look at your charms now and see what we have. Okay, so your charms start with Virgo and Aries, and these are the two horoscopes that came out. I can definitely see the Virgo as the Prince of Pentacles and the Aries as the Prince of Wands. That does not mean that they are Aries or Virgo. It just simply means that they have a lot of that influence in them. So they could possibly have like an Aries ascendant or a Virgo ascendant, or they could have Virgo moon and Aries moon. It depends, right? That's how we can look at it. It does not necessarily mean the sun sign. Astrology is very vast. Your own birth chart has many different signs that coordinate. So we have the dragonfly, the whale, the fairy, the bird, a pony and a horse, a whale tail, a mermaid tail, a fish tail, or whatever you want to call it. I think it's a whale tail. The octopus, a dachshund, a Dalmatian, and a Scottish terrier, so they're very loyal. 2 owls, a rabbit, and then we have the number 7 symbolizes the month, and the number 2 symbolizes the date. So the dragonfly symbolizes change. There's a lot of change. Things are constantly moving with them. So dragonflies are very fast, and they're always moving. They're changing up their positions, their directions, and they move very quickly. And then we have the whale, which talks about compassion. They're very compassionate. They're very strong as well. The fairy is about obviously magic and having insight, good insight. The bird is a symbol of love, which is very good. The pony, the horse, and the whale tail symbolizes power and strength. So they're very, very strong. Both of you are very strong, actually. Both of you could be very strong people, but they are mostly stronger in mental, physical state. They're very strong people. And we have the owl as well. So the owl represents intuition, insight, knowledge, wisdom, all of that good stuff. The owl is one of the representatives for that. And the octopus is also another symbol for that as well. The octopus can be seen as intelligence, expansion, flexibility, creativity. So right now they like I said, in their career, they need a lot of that creativity, a lot of that insight to be able to move on and progress. And then the rabbit, which symbolizes like a perfect pair, lucky, right? Having good luck, rabbit's foot. And the reason why I had the dice is because the dice gives me a month out of 12 and a date out of 20. I don't have a 31 sided die, so I'm just gonna go with the 2nd of July. So that's an important date you can look forward to. Let's see what else. Yeah, so the dragonfly, we have a lot of change happening, we have a lot of compassion. We've got love for the bird and power for the horse. So the strength comes through a lot with this person. And although they are going through a time of distress with work, career, job opportunities, lost opportunities, and even some people, backstabbers, right, that they will get out of it. They will definitely get out of it. They will start to see their way soon, and it will be as though nothing bad ever happened to them. They're not the type of person who will hold on to that or who likes to lament around. Okay, they definitely get out of that rut in no time. So you don't have to worry about feeling like they're bringing that energy, they're bringing that sort of negative energy onto you when you guys do end up meeting, when you guys start to get together. So that's it for group 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about my reading, if any of it resonated with you. And don't forget to check out my other videos. Take care. Bye. Hi, group 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. First, we have reverse 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, reverse Queen of Pentacles, reversed Wheel, reverse the Lovers, reverse 8 of Wands, and reverse 2 of Wands. Okay, so your partner, your future partner, your future soulmate is currently in a lot of problems, and that is mental problems. They are not at a good place right now because they could be having some trouble with finding peace with themselves. So they could be going through some depression. Things have come to a standstill with them. They're not happy about doing anything. They're feeling kind of lost in activities. They could have a little delay of success. Also, the cards are saying that they need to take a break from things because they're the type of person who gets really caught up in their work, or they just get caught up in things and then they overthink. They could overthink a lot. And we have some delays. Now, when the wheel is in reverse, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's something bad that's happening. It could be a warning. Now, I like to take reverse cards as warning cards. The wheel is in reverse. We have some delays. We have a little bit of bad luck. It's warning of, being careful of gambles, starting projects, but it will pass. The wheel is constantly moving. It doesn't stop, right? It's constantly moving. So it's only a phase that's happening right now, and then things will start to progress. When the Lovers is in reverse, it really shows that there is a lot of problems. So this person could be facing a lot of bad luck. Some decisions that he made were not good, and these poisonous feelings come with that depression, that state of stagnation with the 4 of Cups. So your soulmate could have possibly been in a relationship that was not good. They could have just recently gotten out of a relationship that hurt them on a psychological level. that relationship could have been very exhausting. And when you think about coming out of relationships, some people take it differently. Some people can even go to alcohol and drugs to get over the pain, get over the hurt. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and she is someone who can be a little bit greedy. She wants she has very high ambition, but she could possibly be going about it the wrong way. And she can come off as selfish and hard-hearted as well. So the reverse 8 of Wands is definitely saying to take things slow, to let things take its time and not make any rash decisions. If you believe that your soulmate is someone that you already know, I feel like you may have met this person before and you know this person, but that person is just not for you at the moment, because it's right now they're not in a good place. It's not gonna work if you try to be with them. It's just not gonna work, right? And they have a lot of mental issues that they need to work on themselves. So they could be in the state of abusing things like they could be in the state of boredom, frustration, anxiety. And then the reverse 2 of Wands really shows that there is problems with another person. Now it could also mean problems in a business and in their career, but I am getting problems with another person, and that person definitely did not do them well. So that will come with delays. Again, a lot of delays in this. The reversed wheel is delay. Reverse 4 of Wands is a delay. The reverse 2 of Wands is definitely a delay again. And altogether, you guys have been delayed from meeting because of the situation that came to pass. So I wouldn't say that, it's necessarily a bad thing. That person just needs to work on themselves, because we all have a part of us that we can't get away from, that needs to be worked on, that needs to heal, that needs to, grow. So do not feel bad about don't feel bad thinking that you're not going to meet them, and even if you do meet them, they're going to be so hurt that you could never be someone important to them. That's not true. This person is just going through something that they have to work on by themselves, and unless they work on that by themselves, they're not ready for a relationship at the moment. So let's take a look at their oracle cards. We have by the book, observer, and wow, not for you. Okay. Not for you doesn't mean that the person is not for you. It means that something is currently not ready yet, right? So again, like I said, now is not the time for them to be meeting someone new. This is the time for them to work on themselves. And it can also be a great time for you to work on yourself as well, right? So if we're thinking by the book, we're thinking of, okay, kind of following the rules, going with what we know. By the book, it obviously means conformity, respecting customs and laws, and these laws come together to create a principle of perfect order and to operate with a precision of understanding. So basically, when you go by the book, things have a certain way of working out. It's like a math problem, right? You have a formula, and that formula can be rearranged in different ways to get the accurate answer. So right now, going by the book probably just means that you both have to take time to realize what is happening around you and open your eyes to these laws, open your eyes to see what is happening. Some people don't like to go by the book, and maybe it's just saying that you should take that advice and go by the book. We also have observer, which means that obviously it's time to observe and it's not time to take action as yet. And not for you, again, I reiterate, it does not literally mean not for you. It could mean that the time is not for you right now. The relationship, if you were to enter it, is not for you. It could also be warning you about people. I'm getting that someone could be coming and going into your life. Like there's someone out there who you may know, and you're thinking that that person is the one for you. That person is not the one for you. Whoever you have in your mind that you may be talking to, you may be seeing, you guys don't have a relationship set in stone, that person is definitely not for you. So the cards are probably warning you about that. Then we have your angels. So you have Archangel Raphael, which is telling, and we have Yvonne. Okay, all right. So like I said in previous group 1, group 2, one of the cards could be their angel and one of the cards could be your angel. Angel Raphael is saying, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. Yvonne says, you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. Okay. Archangel Raphael is definitely your soulmate's angel. He is there to help them heal. Remember I said that he was going through a lot of problems. He that needs healing. Yes, Raphael is here to help him. He's definitely going through that. Now, the special bond with animals and pets could be yours. Maybe you have a pet, or you're thinking of adopting an animal and you really want a pet. It's okay, you can go ahead. Maybe a pet will help you in your time of loneliness as comfort. It could also mean that they will probably be getting a pet to kind of fill the void. So I think that that's a great insight or help into what's happening, because when the cards come out so negative, you're like, well, everything is doomed. But that does not mean that. It just means that you have to accept things as it is. And I don't like to lie and say that everything is rosy and everything is amazing when it's not. You have to accept the cards as they come, because the cards don't lie, humans lie. And let's take a look at your charms. We have double Gemini, my goodness, Scorpio, okay, starfish, the stretching cat, the fairy, the spider, a parrot, a brachiosaurus, a butterfly, a dragon, a bear, a unicorn, a monkey, a dragonfly, and a bird. All right, so the double Gemini, I think that was very interesting. Who would have thought, right? That person could be a Gemini sun with a Gemini moon, or they have very strong Gemini in them. The Scorpio could probably mean their Venus or their Mars. Scorpio could also be, I don't think Scorpio is their sun sign or one of their main signs. I am not seeing Scorpio as a main sign for them, but I am getting that Gemini. Yes, they could be a Gemini, definitely. It's really nice that the starfish came out, because the starfish represents divine love, infinite love, intuition and vigilance, connecting with the stars. Obviously, it's a starfish. Stars are very magical. The destiny is written in the stars kind of thing. So the starfish is a really nice charm that came out. The stretching cat, that one, I interpret that as when a cat is getting up. Oh my gosh, we got a cat, and then we also got Yvonne, and Yvonne is holding a cat. So one of you may have a cat, or one of you are getting a cat soon, and the cat kind of represents stretching, as in getting ready to pounce. It could also mean getting ready to take action, right, or to move. So something is gonna start happening soon. The fairy represents magic and all of that good stuff. A spider can represent dark places, like they like to be alone in dark places. So your person, your soulmate, could enjoy the night. They could enjoy themselves in like one corner of the house, and they just kind of stay there. A lot of Scorpio energy, don't enter my zone kind of thing. And the parrot could mean that they like talking a lot. They're very intelligent creatures, and they could enjoy having nice conversations. The parrot comes up to talk about not taking things for granted. You don't know when things can be taken away from you. Focus a lot on your love and your friendship. So, the Brachiosaurus, the dinosaur, can represent the Brachiosaurus and the dinosaurs come from the lizard family. So I'm going to take the interpretation of the lizard, and we're going to look at the past. We're talking about rebirth, resurrection, and being able to grow. And we have growth again in the butterfly. We have change and growth in the butterfly and the dragonfly. And what's also interesting is that we have the dragon, and the dragon are very lucky creatures. They're creatures of power and strength, especially in the East Asian culture, right? The dragon represents strength and power. The bear represents a lot of vitality. The bear represents warrior spirit, prosperity, and harvest. And the unicorn is the animal of miracles, enchantment. And we got the bird again for love. So your charms are telling me basically that you guys will have a very it's going to be a very prosperous relationship, but it's going to need time and a lot of strength from both of you. And the months that I got, so we got 12 and 18. 12 is regarding a month, so we can have December, and 18 is the date. So 12 out of the 12 faced die, and 18 out of a 20 face die. I don't have a 31 face die, so I can't give you a 31 day, but I'll give you a 20 day. And the 18th of December could be a day to look out for. So all in all, I think that your person, right, needs to work on themselves as well as you. Maybe both of you have to work on yourselves, and right now will be a great time for you to do that. Right now is a good time to focus on you alone and just let things go. You all have, the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, but again, it doesn't stop moving, so it's continuously going. You will get over that phase and things will start to work out for you. And then we also have, the bird and the starfish, which represents love and happiness, and the butterfly, which talks about change, and of course the dragon, the unicorn, and the bear, which is very powerful, strong animal entities that come together to work as progress in your life. So you will have a lot of progress in your life. So thank you so much, group 2. I hope you enjoyed my reading. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my other videos. Thank you so much. Hi, group 3. Welcome to my reading. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. So your tarot cards are the reversed 4 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, reversed Princess of Wands, the Star, reversed 9 of Swords, King of Pentacles, and Prince of Swords. Okay, very nice. So when the 4 of Swords is in reverse, we're talking about withdrawal, over-exhaustion, loneliness. This person is very, very tired. Your soulmate is very tired. They could be somebody who recently started a new work, or they're an apprentice right now, and they're a person who loves learning. They love new knowledge, and they really enjoy pushing themselves. I can definitely see them pushing themselves from the King of Pentacles. So this person could be an earth sign. There definitely could be an earth sign, but let's see what happens. So the 8 of Pentacles talk about training and apprenticeship. So this person is currently in work. They're studying of some sort, and they're working a lot. They take their work very seriously. And we have the reverse Princess of Wands, and this usually means a disrupted communication. So there's some sort of communication that's not happening. So I feel like you and your soulmate, or you and your person, are currently working together. You can be in school together, or you could be working together, and you guys are not communicating. Maybe you all are not taking subjects together, or you guys don't work on the same section, but somehow you guys are not meeting. But the good news is that you do have the Star and the reverse Nine of Swords. And when the Nine of Swords is in reverse, that's one of the better sides of the Nine of Swords, because the Nine of Swords is a card of worry. So in reverse, we have release of mental problems, release of mental worries, release of anxiety. We can have a revision on your behavior patterns and the end of a bad time. And the Star represents hope, faith, destiny, insight, all of that good things. And King of Pentacles again could be that person. It could be your soulmate. So that person could be a male who is either a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus, or it could be a female who has a lot of male energy. This person is very masculine in a sense, with the same signs. And then the Prince of Swords, the Prince of Swords represents a student, usually a student who is currently, working. Yes, could be working, and you receive a lot of information from the student. So that student could be you, or it could be them. So your person is working a lot. They worked so much that they are forced to stop working. So they may have been either they may have been sick recently, or they may be in the hospital for checkups. They may have gotten like a stomach ulcer of some sort because they just pushed themselves too hard. And that's the type of person that they are. They push themselves very hard to the extent that they don't know when is a good time to stop. And you have the messages from the stars, so it's already written in destiny. You guys were meant to meet, you guys are going to meet, and you possibly could have met already. You just don't know. You just don't know that is the person for you. And it's like the little things. It's the little things that really bring you guys together. You guys could just be walking to get coffee. You're probably in line, and he is now joining it, and you turn around and you possibly spilled coffee on them. That's the kind of meeting you guys will get. Like, it's an accidental bump, like you're walking with a pile of papers and you bump into them, and then they help you pick it up, like the kind of book romance. as much as that sounds corny, that's the kind of meeting you guys will have or could have already had. And they could be someone who comes off as a little bit scary as well. Like, they come off as someone very, very intimidating, but they're not. They just have like that resting face, So let's take a look at your oracle cards. Your oracle cards, wow. You have the Soulmate, we have Poise, and we have Yang. My. Okay, so yes, the Yang is definitely the embodiment of masculine energy, with the King of Pentacles as well, because the King of Pentacles is very stable. He is financially stable. He's a good father figure, and that ties together really well. So I'm guessing your soulmate could be very masculine, a male if you are a woman, or looking at that type of person. You could be interested in very strong masculine energy. And then Poised means being ready or bringing something to light and being at your best. Confidence, having a lot of confidence. So this person is very confident. You are also very confident, and both of you may have a slight clash. You all may have a slight clash because they could be someone who is, I wouldn't say egoistic. They're very proud, but you also have your own pride. So let me just check. Yes, we do have a Princess of Wands, which is also like one of the fire signs. So Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries, and fire signs tend to be a little bit, strong-minded. I wouldn't go so far as to say that they're prideful, but some of them can be, and that could have a little clash there. But both of you are very confident. I don't think it's any malice or any bad intention towards that. You guys are both just very, very confident. So taking a look at your angel cards, like I said in the two previous groups, one could be theirs and one could be yours. So let's read. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Oh, we have Maya. Schooling, study, and education helps your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. All right. So I'm definitely getting school vibes. One of you may be in school, both of you may be in school of some sort, and it's time that you guys will probably meet in school. I have a feeling like it will be like school apprentice, one of those scenarios. It can either be in school or you all can be new to the job, and a novice. And yeah, the asking angels for help, he's probably a praying person. I feel like he is. I feel like he prays a lot, and he may be somebody who is not ashamed of it and openly says that out loud. Like, he's proud of who he is and he's proud of his religion. We have, for your charms, we have Capricorn and Sagittarius. My goodness. All right. So remember I said King of Pentacles and the Yang. Yes, Capricorn could not embody that even more, and Sagittarius did come out. So look at that, a Sagittarius and a Capricorn. What an interesting couple. My goodness. Then we have the bat, the cat, the bulldog, the doe, okay, the butterfly, the squid, turtle, a dachshund, an elephant, two elephants, a lion, a pegasus, or the rabbit, the tiger, the cat on the moon, the stegosaurus, the dinosaur, the dove, and the crab. Wow, that's very nice charms. You all have very, very nice charms. Okay, now the bat represents letting go, bringing in the new, transitioning. The bat and the butterfly both represent transitioning, bringing in new things. As for the cat represents resurrection, rebirth, 9 lives. We have 9 lives here. And what's so funny is that you all have the 9th month. We got the 9th month from the dice. So look out, September. Something is going to happen in September for sure. We have the bulldog, which represents determination, and a lot of people don't know, but the bulldogs have association with the British culture. So like they're very maybe they could be somebody who has a dog. They could have a dog, or it could just mean that they're very loyal, because that's what dogs are known for, loyalty. And the doe, the female deer, represents the feminine and the masculine energies combined as one. So he is, or both of you could be in touch with your feminine side as well as your masculine side, and that's what makes this combination very nice. So both of you work very well together. The turtle represents long life. They represent wisdom, knowledge. And the squid is a quick creature. It's a clever creature. It is known to be able to fool the enemies. So I'm guessing that it's hard to trick him. Like, he will see through you. He is the type of person who will see through you. They are the type of person who will see through you, if it's a woman as well. And the elephants are very significant of good luck, wisdom, and experience. So a lot of these charms represent good luck. Like the lion is a very, very, very good charm for the king of the jungle. The lions are the king of the jungle. And then you also have the tiger, which is like a runner-up basically. And the pegasus is a magical creature that's like that is similar to the unicorn. So the pegasus could represent magic in the air. Things are happening, things are flowing, things are moving. And the stegosaurus is a dinosaur that we associate with lizards, reptilian species. So The Stegosaurus in this sense could represent rebirth and life growth, because lizards can, like, you know, regrow parts of their body in a sense. And the dove the dove represents love, eternal love, happy love. The crab also talks about enhanced strength. Like, we know that crabs, the shell on the outside is very hard, on the inside is very meaty. So this could represent him as a person, because he could be like, have this hard exterior. One of you can have this very hard exterior where, you know, like, don't approach me kind of way, but on the inside you're just all mush, you know, you're all like, oh, you're just lovable and kind and caring, and that's who you are on the inside. Now for the dates I got, we have the 9, which represents out of 12, which is 9 represents September, and we have the 5th of September. Okay, so 5th out of a 20 sided die, because I don't have a 31 faced die, so we're just going to go with the 5th of September. That's a date that you can look out for. And to summarize, group 3, I believe that you and this person will meet soon, and you all will meet in either school or you all will meet at a workplace, and they're just really focused on their work, but it's not focused where they're not going to notice you. They're going to see you, they're going to notice you, and both of you in time will find a way to be together. So thank you so much, group 3. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment below and let me know what you think of my reading. Also, don't forget to check out my other videos, and once again, thank you so much.